All right, Dawn, Whitney, Jim, the only three participating in this immunity challenge. Take your spots. 1 foot in the first section, 1 foot in the second section. Everybody else get ready to eat. The eating will end when the challenge is over. Put your ball in your bow. If your ball falls off or you fall off, you are out of this challenge. Everybody looks good and this challenge is on. Start eating. Quite a contrast. We have 7 people chowing down all kinds of sweets. There are 3 people left from a tribe fighting for security tonight, while the other 7 enjoy the rewards of being the tribe that is right now the dominant one. Coach, still wishing you were participating in the challenge? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Stay there, Don.
Wow, that's creamy.
Oh man, this is ridiculous. This muffin looks so great.
After 24 days, Brandon, how good does that taste?
I'm gonna talk about it.
Try to block out the sounds you're hearing as best you can.
Yes.
Jim drops out of the challenge. Jim has no shot at immunity tonight. I know. It is now down to Dawn and Whitney.
Whitney and Don, you're doing awesome. Yeah, please stay focused.
I'll stay so you can eat.
So Dawn, let me get this straight. You're saying that you're going to fight to stay in this challenge as long as you can so these guys can eat as much as possible.
Yeah, I really feel like it's one tribe right now. I get that there's 3 of us from the former Savai'i tribe, but it's not that way. Eat as much as you can. They're good muffins.
Dawn has been incredible.
Absolutely, I'd like to second that. Stay there, Don. She's...
Dawn with a little bit of a slip and a nice recovery. 5 more seconds left in this round and you will step down. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're done. Grab the ball. You're safe. You'll now move down to the next section of this beam. This is going to increase the difficulty because it is very narrow. Now you're going to have to really balance while balancing the ball. Place your ball back on your bow. Find some place that feels like center. This challenge is back on. You're going to have to really concentrate now. Very little room for error here. The slightest shift in your balance will knock you off of this beam.
Girls are doing good.
The eating has slowed down at the table.
I think I'm out.
Lots of full bellies.
I rest your head on my shoulder there.
The winner of this is guaranteed a 1 in 9 shot at the money. 24 days. You do not want to go to Redemption Island right now.
Stay
Dawn with the wobble. Can she recover?
Stay strong, Don.
Amazing job.
Oh, yes!
Awesome recovery, Don.
So awesome!
Tell who Brandon likes more.
And Dawn cannot hang on anymore. Whitney wins immunity, is safe. It's a nice try to count. All right, Zeke and Will are sitting out. The only 2 people who feel safe enough to have no shot at immunity. You can start eating. Let's get this challenge on. Everybody take your spot. I'm gonna count you in.
I opted to eat because I knew I wasn't going to win that challenge against surfer guys. They're obviously going to beat me. So I could lose and go back to camp with nothing, or I could eat and go back to camp with a full belly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This challenge is on. It is not easy to balance that ball on that bow while on a narrow beam. We will go 5 minutes in this round, and then we'll move to the next section. Hannah in trouble, but a nice save by Hannah. Hannah, first out, will join Will and Zeke, but will not be able to eat or steal a chip or sip a beer or a soft drink. Will, you know you can't drink beer, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
this is fun.
We are down to 9. Very clear from the choices made that this game is absolutely up in the air. Will and Zeke have perceived certainty. The rest of you are fighting for actual certainty. I'm going to count you down. When I get to 0, you're safe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are safe. We're going to move down now to the next section. You must have 1 foot now in the second section of beam. It's a little more narrow, going to be more difficult. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This challenge is back on. Sunday in trouble quickly, but a nice save. Great recovery. That win can come up out of nowhere. Brett's ball on the move now, but quickly recovers. On the move again, couldn't recover. Brett is out of the challenge. We are down to 8. Chris with some movement now and a nice save.
Why didn't I opt out?
All right, we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This round is over. For this next section, you will now have 1 foot in the most narrow part of the beam. This will be the trickiest part of the challenge. We will stay here for 20 minutes. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are back on in the third and final section. Immediately, Justin is out, Sunday's out, David's out. 3 drop. Chris is out. We are quickly down to 4. It is Jay, Adam, Taylor, and Ken fighting for immunity that clearly everybody, except for Will and Zeke, thinks they need. Adam in trouble. Jay now in trouble, and a nice save. Adam is out, and we are down to 3. Can't do it. Jay is out, and we are now down to 2. It is Taylor and Ken, fittingly, side by side. Taylor, a lot of movement and whistling. Little movement by Taylor, but a nice recovery. Ken with a little movement.
Ken's going down.
Kenny.
Taylor is out. Ken wins individual immunity, safe at Tribal Council.
Nice work, guys. Nice work.
All right, here we go. Everybody plant your feet. Try to find a steady spot. Place your ball on your bow. And this challenge is on. Everybody concentrating on one thing, balancing a ball on a wooden bow while on a narrow beam. Devin with a little bit of early movement. Nice correction. Devin's ball is moving now. Devin's got to get it back to a resting spot. And he's now back quiet again. Dead still, hot day in Fiji. Any other day, this is a beautiful day in Fiji. Right now, oh, for some shade. Sweat dripping. War Dog with some movement. War Dog right on the edge. War Dog, the first to drop. We are down to 10 after the shocked faces at the last tribal. Pretty certain everybody here feels they might need immunity tonight. Julie, a little bit of movement. Julie's the second person out of this challenge, and we are down to 9, 10 seconds left in this round. Aurora with a little bit of movement now. Gavin with more movement. 3, 2, 1. Everybody safe, grab your ball.
Oh my God.
Now we're gonna move farther down the beam. First have to be able to balance on the most narrow part of the beam. Then you have to get that ball on the bow. 3, 2, 1, and this challenge is back on. Very little room on that beam for your feet. They're gonna cramp quickly. Ron's struggling, trying to hold that balance.
Oh, my feet are on fire.
Ron is the first to drop. Ron is out. Devin's with a lot of movement, but he's keeping it alive. And right behind Ron, Devin's right next to him. Devin's drops. Devin's is out. We're down to 7. 2 men left in this challenge, 5 women. Both immunities have been won by women so far this season. Will that streak continue? Aurora with a little bit of movement now. Aurora's out of the challenge. Victoria can't do it. She's out. We're down to 5.
Lauren's a beast at all these challenges, man.
Shoot.
Wow, that was fast. Lauren had no chance to recover. Lauren is out, and we're down to 4. It is Gavin, Julia, David, and Wentworth. David did this once. Could that be the difference today? That experience. Wentworth very solid. Gavin with some movement now, that lower half of the body, causing the ball up top to move. But another nice recovery.
Come on, Cal.
Wentworth's ball is on the move, but she recovers.
Come on, Cal. Come on, Cal.
Wentworth can't recover this time. Wentworth is out, and we are down to 3. Gavin and David on the ends, Julia in the middle. Julia still very solid. Nobody's gonna give up. People are gonna just give out. Out of nowhere, Julia drops. Julia had been rock solid the entire challenge, now hobbling back to the bench, and we're down to 2. It's a showdown. Gavin versus David. For immunity. Fight right now. It's one of those moments where you can start to drift. You don't want to drift. Wake up. Gavin's ball takes a big move. Almost caught him off guard, but a nice recovery. David looking very solid. David, first big movement. Has to recover, can he? Gavin's ball still moving. David now in trouble. David can't recover. Gavin wins individual immunity. Safe tonight at Tribal Council. All right, put your ball on your bow. Try to find your center. All right, this challenge is on. Out of the gate, High is on the edge. Can you get it back? There you go. Now you've got it. You'll stay here a total of 5 minutes, then we'll move down to the second section. Mike in trouble. Mike's going to be first out very quickly. High struggling to stay in this. High is out. We're down to 6, but the 6 are looking solid. Mike and High both struggled out of the gate to get a balance spot. Romeo drops.
Oh my gosh.
Jonathan now has a little movement. He's got to recover. Omer suddenly has movement. Omer's out. We're down to 4.
Oh my gosh.
There's Marianne, Lindsay, Jonathan, and Drea fighting for immunity and a guaranteed spot in the final 7. "30 seconds left in this round. Jonathan with a little movement, another nice adjustment. 15 seconds left in this round. Hang in there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are all good. You can grab your ball.
Guys, good job.
Move down to the next section. Ease your way into it. Here we go. Everybody is good, and this challenge is back on. We're in the second section. Marianne drops. It's much tougher to balance on this beam right now. It's a lot more narrow. And we are now down to 3. Lindsay, Jonathan, and Drea. You'll be here 10 minutes. Jonathan with a nice recovery. Drea calmly grabs her ball. Drea's out, takes a seat. We are down to 2. We have a showdown. It is Lindsay and Jonathan. Jonathan just gave me the necklace back. He would like to get it again. Lindsay has not had it this season. Jonathan, a lot of movement, but recovering nicely. He's got a good rhythm going. Lindsay, rock solid. Statue. One minute left in this round. Jonathan's ball is still moving a lot, though. He's got to get it back in control. Lindsay, very controlled. She's just got to keep it that way. Another nice recovery from Jonathan.
He knows how to do recovery.
Little movement with Lindsay. 30 seconds left in this round. Jonathan with a great recovery.
How's he doing it?
A little bit of movement from Lindsay. Now both balls are moving. Lindsay trying to recover. Jonathan trying to recover. 5 seconds left in this round. Jonathan struggling to hang on. 3, 2, 1. You did it.
Nice.
Well done. Moving into the most difficult section of this challenge now. The most narrow part of the beam. Very tough to balance here.
Oh, shoot, yeah.
He has tight feet. Oh no.
My feet are really big.
Find your footing and then we'll start again. All right, we are on the most narrow part of the beam now, and this challenge is back on. You will be here for 30 minutes, if you can last that long. Jonathan, once again, familiar. That ball is moving, but nice recoveries. Lindsay, a lot of movement. Jonathan in trouble, and another nice save. That's going to be it. Great job. Now, Lindsay wins individual immunity, her second challenge win in a row.